Hello, everybody. Richard the Pirate here. I wonder if this is on YouTube. Hello, everyone. Richard the Pirate here. And doing once a month live stream. Yep. Here's the middle of the afternoon. It's a bit after 3, but 4 minutes past 3. That's King Salty. Yeah, you're on straight away, man. No, man, young man. How you going, man? Salty? It's 3 minutes. I know it's half an hour behind where you are, Salty. 2:35. I mean, it's 3:05. I better pass off show the time because otherwise, people fake times and that wherever they're in the world, you know. Yeah, some people send to fake times wherever they're in the world. Hey, Cody. It's 2:35 where you are, Cody. And it's 3:05. Oh, 3:05 here now. Hey, King Mark. Hey, Mark, want to say? Yeah, I know that already voted during the week, like early polling stations, Stolzy. Like the pre-poll stations where you can vote early. Is fucking hungry. I don't know what you mean, Soul Stolzy. I know your sense of humor, mate. 7 people watching. This fucking hungry out there. The one that does well organised and honest reviews. Yeah. Shut down my computer. I don't even go walkabout. Found glute. You flaming donkey. So that's talking to the computer. I know it doesn't understand what I'm saying. I gave you a boat. You don't worry about it, computer. Boot. Sometimes I'm one of them going mad. Some days. God, it's been so many experiences. My life is not even funny. Ugh. Hey, King Wizard. Hey, King Ultra Wizard of Swag. Where's what there? First. How you going? Yeah, just pasting a few of the usual suspects on my one. On my live stream even. Yeah, for news people you see, it's 3:09 p.m. my time, New South Wales Eastern Standard Time at the moment. Yeah, that's voted during the week in my small town wizard. Who just there's no rush to get home, Salesy. Just take your time, mate. Yeah, there's a Have Funkin' Hungry, Hyper Sapien Hobbies, and Hyper Sapien TV at the moment. I put up. But yeah, I voted earlier in the week too, Cody. Down near the down near the town hall. But and I gotta tell who I voted for because I don't want people. eh, I voted I think it was I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I voted like the Monday or Tuesday it's gone is. I don't know where the old Cronky. I don't know sure who what happened. Where he is doesn't matter. No, not gonna take his spot. Yeah, saw you in Adelaide this week too. Because I was here with you and G. This old Cody, his miscellaneous channel. Okay. Or a multi multi asset channel. And of course, every Monday, the Master of the Last Phase comes on. That's I name him Cody. Unless he states otherwise, like he's either sick on holidays or out and about or whatever, and can't make it. But every Monday he's ready to rip up a well organized and awesome live stream. And same with Hypersaving TV. Unless he's sick or whatever, he'd be oh yeah, come and work his muscles out. But these, yeah, yeah, because Hypersaving TV is like Cody. Does except it doesn't do it on the same day, but every Saturday, unless he's sick or got something else going on or whatever, every Saturday he always has a live stream on Hypersapien TV, unless he's sick or or got something else going on. Thanks, Ozzy. And Mark Shed Talk. Did they put it? Ozzy, yeah, yeah. Same with Mark every Thursday, unless he's sick or got something else going on. Every Thursday he has a live stream, and even though, and he also puts up other channel videos on about it, motors and engines and whatnot. Every Thursday as a live stream. Goes here for about 40 minutes to a bit over an hour. Hi, Becky. And hi, Becky. Becky Weber cooking. Here we go. This is Mrs. Olsen's channel. You know, people I put up at the moment are a bit criminally undershubbed. Rick Arms. Oh, what's his matter? Yes. Yeah, election day. Oh, complete. That's not good. The Wizard, Ultra Wizard of Swag. Yeah, because you need the chargers as long as it's compatible with for your phone. That is, you know, where you can put it and charge your battery up and that. As long as it's compatible for your phone. Wizard does it as long as it's compatible. Yes. All you have to do is preserve the battery. Try to turn it off every so often to keep the so you can save the battery life. You know, and don't use it much until you find a new charger compatible for your phone, mate. Or compatible for your electronics you should be charging actually, or anything. This guy's pretty recent. Found pretty recent or come recently. Oh, okay. I just hate it when my charger starting to gets. But it's I know it's very expensive. Chargers are expensive, mate. Nothing's cheap. This guy is new to the scene. Uh, for a while. The no Colonel, the old Colonel. He's new on the scene. Like totally reviews and that, and mostly does fishing and that. Got 75 subscribers, 28 videos. This man's from the UK. I won't mention. Oh yeah, that's okay, mate. Take care. Take care, Mark. This guy's from the UK. This is his gaming channel. I'll chat later. That's his gaming channel, and this is his live stream channel. Hey, Merry Christmas Day. That was on his own channel, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Does say there's part compatible charger wizard. There's 10A's one. Yeah, all you have to do is find compatible part wherever you're charging, use your phone, find compatible for your, you know. Oh, yep. There's old King Stylesy. This is my half brother's one. What about Five Life? Man, I got to talk about politics too much. I always find that always calls vegans, that and religion. Well, I do anyhow, because I can't forget myself. Yeah, there's a problem with if you're going to get into politics or religion, it just takes so many arguments. Just hope it's compatible. Wizard, let's hope it's still there too. Yeah, I did do martial arts. Been doing it for like forever and a day. Do martial arts. Do a couple of different styles of martial arts and that. Been doing it since I was a little brown hair, because I had brown hair back in the day when I was a little kid. Roger Burgess and that. Yeah, I did have brown hair. Should get a photo one day. So I did have brown hair, not dark like I have now. I think it was brown hair anyhow. Little chubby o me. People that had brown said I had brown hair, so little chubby old me at the time. Yeah, I was a chubby little kid when I first started martial arts, and probably got 108 kilogram me now. Yeah, rough start to life, and at the moment smooth sailing. Even though I did do martial arts still, held up for that time and stuff. So that was a 6 year old, touch on the average height for the 6 year old me. Got up to about 5'10". Hey, Black Cat. How you going, mate? First time seeing you for a while, mate. How's it going, mate? Yeah, I'm going to show you my mug, Black Cat 080. Yeah. You have to show him the mug, Black Cat. Yeah, you know, you better subscribe to me and Robert for a while, mate. Yeah, one of the long term subscribers, him, you, Stylesy, um, done told productions and another, but I haven't seen him comment for a bit. They've done Tulsa productions almost right from the start. Yeah, that's me in my late-ish 30s, my late 30s. Yeah, somebody took it and saw skinny at my face a bit. Yeah, I saw skinny at my face a bit. I did the picture on the thing. Yeah, 2 minutes and yeah, so I did do martial arts since I was Little chubby little Roger Pirate. 6-year-old me, little Jewish kid. So that out of six. Yeah, Robbo's going well, mate. Yeah, I'm going well, and Robbo 5-5's going well too, Black Cat. I've spoken to him early in the week and he's going well. Him and his partner. There's everything going well and they're happy. Yeah, Robert 5-5 doesn't live with me. He lives by himself, but we do to come together for the reviews and stuff like that. But for that, he lives, his own place, his life, and going well. Yeah, the four legends going at the moment? Hope the four kings, queens, legends, PewDiePies going. So there's a PewDiePie. So PewDiePie, mate, yeah. I was somebody channel, mate. Be thinking, why when I'd listen to this small, tiny little YouTube, like, yeah, I got 110 million subscribers. Sounds like a good guy, though, PewDiePie. Yeah, I'm not royalty either. Not King Charles III or yeah, not King Charles III. Yeah, you look like a legendary King Cody. Yeah, not Harold the Fifth of Norway. He's the King of Norway. Or Frederick the Tenth of Denmark, King of Denmark. Harold the Fifth. Norwich. Harold the Fifth since 91. King of Gothenburg. Harold was the only son of King Leif the Fifth of Norway and Princess Marthia of Sweden. Yeah, it's 3:27 in the afternoon here, Black Hat. Like Saturday afternoon. Plus it's election day too for Australia. Pretend old Egghead Dutton and the skinny woke thing in Albanese, the Prime Minister. Yes, I was a little boy going to martial arts through a friend mostly, and yeah, convinced me to do martial arts and stuff, and went home as I went gone to school and that. Yeah, for about a couple of weeks, I wanted to keep nagging. I wanted to do martial arts, so I did, and signed up. Got signed up. I did a few trial lessons first, see if I liked it, like for free and that. Which most martial arts companies do. You see, do a few trial lessons if you liked it. Liked it and liked the lesson so much. And been doing it ever since. And you know, yeah, one time off wanted to do it too, and saw me doing it, and he did a few trial lessons too, and he himself enjoyed it that much. He always wanted to sign on after the first trial lesson, because usually it was a trial lesson, usually anywhere between a week to 2 weeks, sometimes a month, depending on the martial arts company you into, like martial arts company and what they teach and stuff. There's a ton of quite a few different martial arts out there. There's karate. There's a few different styles of karate. Taekwondo. That's Korean martial arts. Judo, which is a Japanese martial arts, like throwing and grappling. Taekwondo's green ones like emphasize like setting up kicks and stuff, and they do a lot of kicks and stuff. Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is basically like judo, but they got slightly different terminology for their moves, like holds and throws and stuff. Another famous one out is the Gracie family, because they got it through a troubling um Japanese judo Masu on the way through, and yeah, Helio Gracie, that's it. Helio Gracie and his brother, from his father in childhood. Oh, that's yeah, Helio Gracie, yeah. He's known as a father of Martin BJJ and that. Like, brought from when a Japanese pirate. Yeah, it's afternoon here, Black Hat. Like Saturday afternoon, like ahead of your time. Yeah, that's a fan of really. If Leo Gracie and his whoever has it, him and his brother did a 3 hour jiu-jitsu match. Grappling and stuff. You'll be 30 next year. Wow. Yeah, I have. I've seen that. Cody, yours and you're the Crow supporter, and Dylan B is a Blue supporter. Yeah, you're a couple of years. You're the same age as Cody's swag. Cody says he's 30. Yeah, only a few years in on the Robbo Firefly. He's 34. Robbo Firefly, his mate Wizard. Robbo Firefly is 34. It shouldn't be too worried, Wizard. Just because I'm a bit thin on top too. Been like this since my late 20s. So I have a bit of loss of hair and receding sides, mate. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Swag is it's natural. It's part of genetics and stuff. Yeah, Crows versus Blues, Stylesy. Yeah. I know Dylan B's a not Crows. Carlton Blue supporter through and through. He's a happy Blue supporter. I know you Stylesy and Cody are mega Crows fans. Yeah. Remember people try to bag me out about Fremantle and said, yeah, mate. There's one ship hasn't docked in Fremantle yet. And there's what's that? The Premiership. Never met there yet. Got some people giving a go with a cop female supporter. It started in the mid '90s too. Female AFL team. Yeah, Fremantle is only one of three active AFL clubs. It's not won a premiership yet. The others been Gold Coast and the Greater Western Sydney. Though they did claim a climate, although they did unwind a premiership in 2015 and reached the 2013 grand final, but lost to Hawthorn. Fremantle did. Yes, yes. Some men go bald early. Swag. It's all right. I used to have because I'm starting to go a little bit grey, at the sides here. Now I'm about 40s. I'm in my 40s and I'm going grey. You know, So I wouldn't worry about hair loss too much, mate. Isis is Cats. Oh yeah, they're playing two back. Just Collingwood and Geelong. Just Collingwood Geelong. 3:45. That means it's be about 4:15 starts out my time. Then the games start. The game starts in about 40 minutes. Even though Black Card AFL's me Australian Football League is a football game or one of the football games. Yeah, I am 40s swag. Robert Fife only a few years like Robert Fife is younger than me. Robert Fife is. He's younger than me. He's my youngest sibling. Like siblings and stuff. I'm older than Robert Fife is because I'm his brother and I'm his older. yeah, yeah, I'm a 40s. I'm 45. And Robbo was only 4 years older than you. I'm 15 years older than you, swag. Yeah, what else? Martial arts. There's also normal boxing. Boxing. And also kickboxing, which only use hands, your legs, and your knees. But you can't hit below the belt, though. Like definitely kick them in the nuts or punch them in the nuts. You can't punch below the waist, but you can kick the legs. Can you clinch that? Muay Thai, you get the elbows, the sweeps. As long as it's a clean sweep, not a trip, you get all sorts of kicks and also punching and elbowing Muay Thai. There's heaps of martial arts out there. Yes, speak to. As well. Hmm. Yeah, you get bullies in all sorts of sectors of life with swag. As long as you're happy, yeah, socializing well, swag, you should be happy. You should be that. I sympathise with people with disabilities and stuff because I watch Dylan B, and I can tell he's got a slight disability himself. Dylan B. And that man can sing, Dylan B, because saw some of his shots and he's singing, and hell, he's got a one amazing singing voice. Because most time I'm singing, my draw hit the floor. I'm like, man, but he's a man of many talents. Yeah, show I mean, deal B. Come on, yep. That's his name. His name. There you go. There's the guy I'm talking about. Swag Dylan B. Yes. He sang a song and the fan. Whew. The fan. The fan. That guy got better singing voice than I can ever dream of. I thought, wow, man, I wish I could sing. I can't sing for anything. If I start singing, all you used to be saying, stop, I don't want my ears to bleed. Because I haven't got enough subscribers to get paid yet. I got 456 subscribers. Rob Huff's got 560. We're not interested in getting paid through YouTube, really, because we just do content and all we want to do is just provide good content for you for the you subscribers. That's all we care. Or worried about. Just doing good content. The subscribers return every week, and that's a watch. Just watch it. As long as you watch it, you'll be good. But that's older now. He's got a grey one. So your youngest swag. Yeah, I'm the oldest of four. Yeah, no, I know. It is good because I had 459. I went down from 447. I'm not sure who it was. It definitely wasn't the Dolphins, but Tasmanians, because they already like the Tasmanians or the Tas does include, wasn't them because they're already long gone by the time it happened. Maybe it's a few people just, floated away because sometimes Tunnels comes and goes, and people sometimes comes and goes, and that. So Roy's not interested in getting paid. He just want to do good content. Yeah, the Dopey Dolphins. Yeah, the Doofus brothers. That's what's his name? Funkin' Hungry. That's it. Calls them because I, yeah, because him and Benji and that they were right for a little while, and that just suddenly turned on him one day, and the Tazas and stuff. Yeah, first Tazas and Rolfers and all them. I saw him bickering with Funkin' Hungry, and I was staying out of it because I didn't know what's going on. And then suddenly, they try ripping to me and Robert Five Life, and we didn't have nothing to do with it because Rolf is sent me on Facebook. Oh, I don't like you siding with G, arguing with us, and I said arguing with you. I don't. Me and Robert Five Life have nothing to do with what he's doing. So what's got to do with me? I got nothing to do with it. In arguing is what's going on because I don't know what's going on. It's just what's got to do with me. I got. I'm not. I didn't. I wasn't one in the argument. And Roman 5's got nothing to do with it either. Roman 5 is. Because they accused me siding with G in an argument against Rolfers and Tazaz, yet I didn't even know what it was about at the time. I wasn't there to start or what happened. Oh, some people got found. I found out afterwards what it was all about, but I didn't know what the heck was going on, and I got accused of taking sides, and yet I didn't know what it was about at first until later on. The fact was between Funk Hungry and Tazos and Rolfers and all them, what they were arguing about, and accused me of taking sides. Righto. Time to some sort of channels who accuse me of something I never do. Dickheads. Sorry about that. But Taz and Rolfers said he's not Funkin' Hungry. Funkin' Hungry is all right. Because they accused me for taking sides with Stewie early on after Funkin' Hungry and Taz had a fun falling out. Because I didn't know what was going on at first, like what the bickering was all about. They got accused by Rolfers of taking sides. And so does Taz does, and Taz has accused me of taking sides too. Yet I didn't know what was going on. No, you're taking sides with G's side. It says, I don't know what the falling out's about. Not at first. And then later on, I found out later what it was falling out's all about, but it took me a while to find out what's going on. What's the falling out's about, you know. So I thought to myself, it's not good with me. That was just nose. Yeah, it froze up a bit, like a frozen picture, like PS1 graphic, PlayStation 1 graphic. I thought, well, Taz and Rolf is one unsubscribe. Let's get a find those. I see that Taz has swapped his channel clean now, except for one or two videos. No one wiped his channel clean. So with the Victorian Paddy J cooking, that's it. He wiped his channel clean and stopped doing YouTube channels now, which is a damn shame, really, because it was pretty good what he's doing. Seems a lot of people stopped doing YouTube channels all of a sudden, and they're cooking and reviewing community and that a lot lately. Another Tasmanian, James Dare, he deleted some old videos he went to the United States at the time. James says, "How's if you're using that?" Because he went to America and he had reviewed some stuff over there and as well. Like he's from Australia, he went to the US for a holiday and that, and stopped doing videos. Deleted those couple of videos he did in the United States and then went inactive. And he's telling that in his 20s or 30 now. I think he's in his 20s though. And I see that Dopey Dolphus is trying to do reviews and stuff. Well, Dopey Rolfus one accused me of taking sides with him and Taz falling out with Funk Hungry. I said to him, I got nothing to do with it. I don't know what it's about. We'd have a crystal ball with me. It's all mate. Yeah, try to take the head off, and I just didn't take it too well either. And then a couple weeks later, they tried to take my head off, saying, "Oh, I see you taking out fucking hungry, so I don't like you for doing that." It says, "Nice skin of my nose." It says, "Taking my head off is not sure away from getting in my good books." I get my good books if you try to accuse people left, right, and center of stuff they don't even do. Like, Funk Hungry is okay, but I wasn't like, oh, I I got dragged into something that I wasn't originally part of originally. Yet somehow I got dragged into it. That's sort of like I think that's sort of like mm, accusing accusing the Watergate scandal. That's sort of like when was it? 1972. I said, for those sort of like blaming Koff Whitman for the Watergate scandal. It's the Watergate scandals in the United States, but Richard Nixon, United States president, covered up an Nixon administration, eventually to the Nixon's resignation in 1974. The scandal revealed other abuses of power in the White House. The break-in, the cover-up, investigation evidence, Nixon's resignation. Yeah, in 1975 by the US president. And that's all like blaming Gough Whitlam, who was the Prime Minister of Australia at the time. Yes, the Prime Minister of Australia in 1974 for doing it. Hey, King Zach. Now get back to martial arts. Yeah, there's quite a few martial arts. And there's traditional kung fu. There's Krav Maga as well, which is a blend of a few martial arts with street self defense as well. Krav Maga and that. Started by some Hungarian Jew, Ivy Bulgarian, Ian. And when Israel got set up, it taught the Israeli military in the security forces, Krav Maga, which is a basically hand-to-hand combat with street self-defense for real life situations and stuff. That's Krav Maga. That is, I did a little bit of it, but not very long. You know what it is a martial arts blended with real life scenarios with um street self defense and stuff. And I do karate, which is from Japan, Okinawa in Japan, like Okinawa islands of Japan. There's four different types of karate, and I do form from Kempo karate, which is for self defense and stuff. Like the one I do with the one I do. And there's others one too. There's a more full contact one is Koshuin karate, which is another form of karate. There's about four or five different styles of karate. I do Muay Thai as well, which is Thailand kickboxing. That uses that elbows, knees, kicks. You can kick below the waist, knee, and that, but you can't kick in between the legs. Like low blows. You can't punch below the waist. You can't literally kick or knee between the in between the legs. Might be fun. But you kick the thighs and knees and that, and also like kicks above the waist as well, like, and also kick to the head as well if you can go that far up. And also clinches, and you have to do something in the clinch because if you just clinch like that, they give you a couple of seconds to be active or whoop. But in professional Muay Thai, not so much amateur. Professional Muay Thai use elbows, but amateur Muay Thai fights, they usually have there's no elbows, and they usually you know elbow guards and that. I'd say you can't. That's actually to do an elbow anything when you fight through because the only amateur they you can knee, but you can't do any others because they put elbow guards there. Plus you gotta have a plus you have to weigh in too and stuff like that, like both professional and amateur, and you got a this is for fights, you have to have pre-check medical before and post-fight checkups and check over, and that's in case you like after the fight you might be yeah. In this case you get messed up, concussions and that. It's over the last 20 odd years we're learning more about concussions and CTEs and stuff these days now than it was 20 years ago. Because 20 years ago you were you're just concussed. Nowadays you get all sorts of yeah prolonged head knocks and CTEs. You know, it's long term, short and long term effects of the brain and that. Because it said to me 20 years ago, first concussions are when you get knocked in the head and you got a little bit silly. This is 20 years ago. When we don't know much about it. It says, you just got knocked silly. Now, prolonged knocks to the head, it's get concussions and stuff. Yeah. Yes, what's going on? What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? There's someone in the backyard, that's all. And when he saw me, he looked at me back at the fence. But I saw somebody floating around the backyard, that's all. Yeah. Yeah, looked at me, took off like a freaking cat. Jumped over the fence. Meow. Wasn't cat, but yeah. Yeah, I hate trespassers, especially up this base here. Yeah, 50 minutes of stream, eh? Yeah, there's also heaps of martial arts out there. Oh, and there's other sports too, like soccer, like normal sports. There's like soccer, league, union, AFL, cricket, golf, tennis, handball, basketball, netball, partridge and pear tree. um, martial arts is also a sport too. If certain martial arts are boxing, car racing, like if you like car racing and motorbike racing and this and that. And there's also gridiron. There's also soccer or only in South America and Europe. I heard soccer being called football. Only in South America and Europe. Everywhere else calls it soccer. Yeah, there was. There's just some guy in the backyard, and when I sort of looked, he looked around, saw me looking at him, and took off back out of the backyard. Oh, I hate when you yeah, just pissed off and somebody's in your backyard. Well, I'm told him to go if they had to. Then if he doesn't go, I just if he does try to be aggressive with me, that's why I'll raise my voice a little bit, like we're firm with him and stuff. And when it's scuffle, because you have to make as much noise as you can, because when you hear a lot of noise, the first people's first instinct is, where's that coming from? Yeah, look. First person next reaction is look, when we see two people really brawling really loudly and use their voice high and that. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. North, there's a place called Walker, which is an hour south of me, and there's a suburb of Walker called Mount Austin, and Mount Austin, nothing to do with Mrs. Austin. So it's called Mount Austin, like a suburb. A lot of people used to steal cars and burn them out, like literally set them alight after they finished doing crap stuff for them and that. Steal, ram people over, then sell it alight. Burn all the evidence, then try to burn away evidence. Yeah, set up like a light. Oh shit! Zack, 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 Zack. There, Zack. Could you me a minute? Mod. Yeah, Zucky boy. Add as moderator. Stand a moderator for Zack. Yeah. Yeah, Zack, you're a standard moderator. Is this are you the same Zach that goes on Cody's channel sometimes to say hi and whatnot? That's wondering, Zach. That's all. Yeah, I'm just wondering if you're the same Zach that goes on Cody's channel and say hi, hi there sometimes when he does live streams on a Monday. Yeah, exactly. To make people moderate, you have to go to your own YouTube channel itself and pin them there. Oh, that's all. I was just wondering, it's the same Zach that goes hi and that because made him a moderate mod. That's all, Cody. Private chat. That one's in the private chat. What's that still on B's thing? Link, whoops. Mesh had the thing. Meant to share the link for the live stream. P. This case anyone was come on. 55 minutes. Got four legends: Kings, Queens, Slim Jims. I don't know. Agro's Cartoon Connections. That was back in the 90s. In Australia, called Agro Cartoon Connections. I heard about. I'm not sure if Cody can remember it or not, but I can. Agro's Cartoon Connections. That's pretty funny. I know there used to be Cheese TV, but that's finished up. Cheese TV. There's another Australian show they used to show a lot of animes and cartoons and that, like Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Pokemon, Digimon. Yeah, you name it, you get it. All sorts of animes and stuff. Because I can remember the original Dragon Ball series itself, like before it was the Z Saga. I think it was before the Z Saga, you know. Because present this to Robert 5000 in case he gets curious about my live stream. Yeah, send a link with a minute. Let's look at something. Where's his name? Oh, there's a Wolfie. Yeah, sorry about that. And it's just looking at something on Facebook and distracting me for a second. Yes, if you want to play sport, just find one that's suited for you and that. Yeah, you might like it. Yeah, might not like it. If you do play sport, that is. Being passionate about one sport is one thing. Support the team that's sport or player or players, whatever. Paying is another thing because you have to train, and when you get professional, you get paid for paid to train and playing in that. That my computer's went way wired, haywire. 38, 39. No, not long now. It's be the almighty hour. No, I won't be rushing to TikTok. No, I won't do like noises or. I thought creepy I did that then. So that. Hockey does mostly all the yeah, hockey, field hockey, and it's also real cool stick. It's an athletic sport. It is hockey. Hockey's a yeah. Just to tell you this, like Cody. the Codemeister. Let this team win, as I say. Now, I won't be rushing off to TikTok. 5 minutes past 4, my time. 3:35 where Cody's living. And so is old Multi Stylesy. And where does Becky live? Yes. Isn't that Adelaide, South Australia? There's to be 3:35 where Becky's lives too. Huh. Yeah, I live in Coonamundi, New South Wales. It's a small town in rural New South Wales. I got two legends now. One of them was King Charles III. Yeah, the son of Queen Elizabeth II, who's the daughter of King George VI, who's the son of King George V. Trace all the way back to Queen Victoria. Yeah, it's definitely not Mr. Beast or T Series or PewDiePie. Yeah, what king am I? King Louis, King Richard, King Kong, Larry King. Now I've got one legend watching me. I better head off then. So Richard Zero be up and off himself. So about that, it's just I've been watching it till but not little thing says zero. Bad game, yeah. One likes and there's a dislike. Yeah, YouTube. Well, not Mark Zuckerberg. He found his Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg was there. Or Robotberg, as I call him. Oh, there's subscribed to Cody, and he's also his second live stream channel. Dylan B, Max Head Talk, Funk and Hungry, Colonel's Fishing Adventures, Robbo Firefly, Mrs. Austin. Yeah, they're all undersubbed. You too, Becky. Zach. Oh yeah, they're the same Zach. Because the one it's just the same Zach from he comes up on Cody's channel on that, like his last name channel on that. I'm thinking must be it's the same Zach, but I made you mod instead of mod Zach. If you don't like see something on the stream or whatever, you can delete them. Yeah, I better bounce off now, so let's go. I guess go a few things for dinner tonight and kings, queens, PewDiePie, whatever you are in the world. Until next time, it's Roger the Pod. Till next time, I see you around. Nice end stream.